Hey everybody, today I'm going to be making some, well, it's called feta bake, tomato feta bake, but I'm using Boursin cheese instead, so let's get started. So I have a spaghetti squash that I'm going to cut in half. What I do is I chop both ends off so it makes it easier, and then I just split it in half. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it really took me a hard time getting into this, so make sure your knife is super sharp, which mine is because I just did it, but it's a doozy. So now we're just gonna gut the insides. Okay, what I do is just put them on a microwave safe plate upside down, and I just nuke them in the microwave instead of baking them. So it takes about 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes. Okay, while that is cooking, we're going to put our cherry tomatoes in this greased 8x8 baking dish. Okay, I have the garlic and fine herb, and we're just gonna put this thing in the middle of the tomatoes, so we'll just make a little spot for it. Okay, now we're gonna drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on it. Now we're gonna add a little bit of pepper, the teeniest pinch of salt, garlic powder, some onion powder, some Italian seasoning, a little bit of red pepper flakes, that's optional, and some minced garlic. So you can opt out of the garlic powder, but you know me, I like my garlic, so we're gonna add it. Pop it in a 350-degree oven for 30 to 35 minutes. Pay no attention to my dirty oven. While that's baking, we're gonna make some chicken cutlets. I have 2 large boobies, and we're just gonna slice them up really thin and then pound them out. What I do is I slice them in half, and then I slice them again to make 4 pieces. So now I have 4 slices of chicken out of 2 chicken breasts. So we're gonna go ahead and pound these out as thin as possible, like paper thin. We're gonna make our egg mixture. Our egg mixture is gonna be eggs, which I have 2, salt, pepper, garlic powder, a little bit of Italian seasoning. We're gonna whisk this all together. Okay, now that we have this whisk, we're gonna add in our chicken cutlets, and we're just gonna mix them all in this egg marinade mixture. And I cut them up again so they're smaller pieces, so they cook faster, and we have more to go around, you know? Okay, just mix it all around until all your chicken is in this egg mixture. And then we're just gonna let it sit for half an hour to really let that Italian seasoning, Italian dressing really soak in our meat to give it lots and lots of flavor. Okay, now we're gonna make our breadcrumb mixture with some Italian breadcrumbs and some Parmesan cheese. We're just gonna mix that all up. This is all done. Now we're just gonna shred it up like spaghetti. Okay, we have one mixed up. We have another one to mix up, but first we're gonna smash all these tomatoes and mix this all up. Just smash the tomatoes, and this is gonna make our sauce. Okay, now we're gonna add our spaghetti squash to our tomato sauce that we just made. Okay, now we're just gonna string this up and mix it all around until it's nice and combined. You guys, this does not disappoint. You have to try this. Let me finish mixing this. All right, now I'm just gonna grate up the rest of this Parmesan Reggiano all over the top. I have the stuff in the oven just at 250 degrees to keep it warm while we work on our chicken cutlets. So we're going to take a cutlet, shake it off, put it in our breadcrumbs, and get all the breadcrumbs we can. Okay, I have my oil on medium heat. We're just going to add our chicken cutlets to our pan. Do not crowd the pan. We're going to fry these up on each side until they're nice and golden and brown. Because they're so paper thin, they only take a couple of minutes on each side to cook. So don't overcook them. Sit these on a wire rack so they can stay crispy. And then I'm going to work on the next batch. If I can get this. There we go. Look at how nice and golden brown that is, y'all. All right, let's work on the next ones. Okay, I'm waiting for my husband to get home, so we're just gonna leave this stuff in a heated oven. I'm just gonna top this with some fresh basil that I have been growing. I can't wait, you guys. It's gonna be so good. You can use pasta, but I love the spaghetti squash with this meal. So whatever you're liking, pasta, spaghetti squash, whatever you like. All right, you guys, the husband's home. It's time to serve up. I'm using the fancy plates tonight. There it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me know if you tried it.